Hello students, today we see some different problems in mole concept 4 worksheet. Okay, see the molecular weight of an unknown substance is given 24,000. So molecular weight of a substance is 24,000. If it contains 0.2% magnesium, okay, means in the 24,000 that molecular weight of 0.2% it's about magnesium. Then find the number of magnesium atoms present in a molecule of it. And మనకున్న information weight is about 1 mole ki. So molecule we have to remember the thing that molecular weight is nothing but the mass of 1 mole of molecules. Okay, molecular weight మనకి 1 mole ki mass ఇచ్చిండు. Okay, మనకి ఇక్కడ 1 mole ki calculate చేసి దాన్ని final we concluded it for 1 molecule. Okay. See, the molecular weight is equal to, so molecular weight equal to that is 24,000. In that molecular weight 0.2% magnesium, so magnesium present in the two, actually molecular weight we are taking in terms of grams. Okay, so magnesium present is 0.2% magnesium. So in the 24,000 log, we have to take 0.2%. Okay. So that is by 10 we will get 48 grams. So 48 grams means how many number of molecules? So first like 1 mole means that is for 1 mole. So molecular weight we will get for 1 mole only. Okay, means therefore number of moles the number of moles weight by atomic weight, atoms correct. Okay, magnesium 24, that is 2 moles of magnesium. 2 moles of magnesium is present in 1 mole of compound and 1 mole of substance law. 1 mole of substance law 2 moles of magnesium only. And automatically one single compound law, one single molecule law, how many magnesium will present? 2 magnesium atoms will present. Okay, means here we can say 1 mole of substance contain 2 moles of magnesium. Then what about 1 molecule? We can write directly the 1 molecule of substance contain 2 magnesium atoms. Okay, so very simple. It's just like the chlorophyll and hemoglobin problem. Okay, see one more problem. Okay, see the next one. So a sample of municipal water. So this type of problems are very important. So a sample of municipal water contain 1 part of urea. This is 1 part of urea per million. I mean it is given in terms of ppm, this is parts per million of water. At a 1 million parts of water, 1 part and 10 power 6 parts of water, 1 part urea as an impurity. Okay, so by weight we have to find the number of urea molecules in a drop of water. 1 drop of water taken as 0.05 milliliter. Here what is the formula of urea? We know that NH2CONH2. So first we see, so it main important, it is given parts per million. So parts per million nothing but 1 ppm. So 1 ppm means generally it is ppm method is used for to express the concentrations in very low values, very low concentration values ni express cheyadaniki generally we use ppm. ఇక్కడ మీన్స్ హండ్రెడ్స్తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే వెరీ లీస్ట్ వాల్యూస్ వస్తుంది, దాన్ని మిలియన్కి కంపేర్ చేస్తాం. అంటే ఇక్కడ మిలియన్ పార్ట్స్ 10 పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్కి 1 పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ యూరియా ఉంది. అంటే 1 ppm జనరల్గా గుర్తుంచుకో, 1 ppm అంటే సో 10 6కి 1 వస్తుంది. సో మనం లీటర్లో క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాం ఆర్ మిల్లీ లీటర్స్లో క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాం కాబట్టి we can write 1 ppm equal to 1 milligram present in liter, or we can write 10⁻³ grams present in a liter. So 1 ppm means nothing but 1 milligram per liter or 10⁻³ grams per liter. So ikkada same manaki it is present parts per million of how many parts? 1 parts of urea is present. Okay, so 1 part of 1 ppm and nothing but 10⁻³ grams per liter. So 1 ppm urea is present. So in the question it is given 1 ppm urea is present. So means we can write 1 liter of water. 1 liter of water contains how many grams of urea? 10⁻³ grams of urea. Just remember what is urea formula? NH2CO NH2. So molecular weight 60. One liter of water contains 10⁻³ grams of urea. It is given. So have to find the urea 0.05 milliliter ఇచ్చిందా, లీటర్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేద్దాం. ఓకే, 0.05 into 10⁻³ లీటర్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ కంటైన్స్ హౌ మెనీ గ్రామ్స్ ఆఫ్ యూరియా. సో యాక్చువల్గా మనకి యూరియా ఇక్కడ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ మాలిక్యూల్స్ అవసరం. సో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ మాలిక్యూల్స్ అవసరం అంటే మనం ముందు గ్రామ్స్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేద్దాం. ఎందుకంటే మనకి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇస్ గివెన్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ బై వెయిట్ అన్నాడు. అంటే యూరియాకి మాస్ ఇచ్చుడు, మనకి వాటర్లో ఎంత యూరియా డిజాల్వ్ అయింది అనేది ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ మాస్ ఇచ్చుడు. కాబట్టి మనం సేమ్ ఈ 0.05 మిల్లీలీటర్లో ఎంత మాస్ ఆఫ్ యూరియా ఉందో ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాం. నెక్స్ట్ ఆ మాస్ని మాలిక్యూల్స్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, 0.05 liters minus 3 liter contain how much urea? 0.05 into 10⁻³ so that is equal to 0.05 into 10⁻⁶ grams of urea is present. So this is the problem. కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ in terms of grams వచ్చింది, దీన్ని molecules లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, so already we know the relation that so its molecular weight of urea, you can take it as a step 2. Okay, here molecular weight of urea is 60. Molecular weight means the mass of 1 mole of molecule. So 60 grams of urea, 60 grams of urea possess how many molecules? Possess Avogadro number, because it is molecular weight కాబట్టి 1 molecular weight లో 1 mole of molecules ఉంటాయి. That is 6.022 into 10⁻23 molecules of urea. Then what about this mass? 0.05 into 10⁻⁶ grams of urea possess how many molecules of urea? So here calculations are also very important. So on this calculation we will get approximately, so you have to take the calculation yourself. Okay, for few problems we done the calculation. I think in the options it is given, it is 5 into 10⁻14 molecules of urea. Okay, So see the next one is also very important. So actually all important models are exactly came in whole concept 4 paper. Okay. So see, so a copper plate of 20 centimeter into 10 centimeter. So a plate having the two lengths, that is a 20 centimeter into 10 centimeter size plate is to be plated with silver. So is to be plated nothing but it must be coated. We can say plating means nothing but coating. So it must be coated with అంటే with silver అంటే కాపర్ ప్లేట్ ఇక్కడ సిల్వర్ తో కోట్ చేయాలి. What is the size of the copper plate? So 20 centimeter into 10 centimeter. So two lengths are given, but it is also information given that how much thickness of silver should be there? 1 mm of thickness of silver. So I have to take a copper sheet. What is the copper sheet's length? So 20 centimeter. It's a 10 centimeter. So what is the nth copper to దీన్ని fill up చేయాలి అంటే it should be coated. Okay, it should be coated with silver. It should be coated with silver. So how much height? Height is 1 mm. 1 mm means so 10 to the power of sorry. I have to just wait. Okay, here the thickness is 1 mm. So next we convert into centimeter. Take the total copper plate ni silver to coating cheyali. How much thickness? 1 mm thickness. So what is the total area? And మనం ఇప్పుడు ఎంత copper use చేయాలి? What is the area should be? What is the area should be covered with silver? So the area of silver, the area of silver to be coated. So the area, so the how much area to be coated with silver means we have to find out the area to be coated with silver equal to, so what is the length of copper plate 10? So what is the thickness? Thickness is 1 mm. So 1 mm means 1 mm means that is 1 by 10 centimeters, 0.1 centimeters. So that is so the 20 centimeter cube. Look at 20 centimeter cube of area should be coated with silver. Okay. And it is given that density of silver. So density of silver is equal to 10.8 grams per cc. So it indicates 1 cc. It indicates 1 cc means here 1 centimeter cube. 1 centimeter cube of silver weighs how much? 10.8 grams. But here we need 20 cubic centimeters of silver. We can take 20 centimeters, 10 centimeters plate. Next, copper silver thickness 1 mm రావాలి. 1 mm అంటే nothing but 1 by 10 centimeters. So ఇంత చేయాలంటే 20 centimeter cubes of silver కావాలి. 20 centimeter cube of silver అంటే how much? It is given in terms of density. 1 centimeter cube is 10.8 gram. Then what about 20 centimeter cube of silver is how much? So that is equal to 10.8. So that equals approximately so grams of silver. So 216 grams of silver we have to need. అంత కోటింగ్ అంత థిక్నెస్ అంత విడ్త్ టోటల్ ఏరియా కవర్ చేయాలంటే we have to get 216 grams of silver. మళ్ళీ మనం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాల్సింది ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ సిల్వర్ ఆటమ్స్ అన్నాడు. యాక్చువల్ ఇన్ దిస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ దేర్ ఇస్ 2-3 కాన్సెప్ట్. సో వెయింగ్ ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉంది, మాలిక్యులర్ వెయిట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉంది, నెక్స్ట్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పార్టికల్స్ ఫర్ వన్ మోల్ కూడా ఉంది. ఓకే, హియర్ 216 grams of silver required. So now take the one other step. We know that atomic weight of silver is 108. Means 108 gram of silver is equal to Avogadro number of atoms. Because 108 is the atomic weight of silver, then what about 216 grams? Silver has how many atoms? Exactly double number. Okay. That is a 12 point. So I think in the option it is given one in terms of 1.2. So this much of silver atoms are required, means at first the given information so మనం weight లో కన్వర్ట్ చేసినాం. సో ఆ weight నుంచి we calculated the atoms. Okay. Okay, see one more problem that how many grams of calcium carbonate required to produce carbon dioxide. So we know that calcium carbonate decomposition reaction and calcium carbonate decomposition gives at a high temperature. So calcium oxide and CO2, lime and CO2. So that CO2 that is sufficient for the conversion of 0.1 mole. So that is used for the conversion of so that CO2. So how much CO2? How much CO2 is produced means which is sufficient for the conversion of 0.1 mole of sodium carbonate into sodium hydrogen carbonate. Means there is a two reactions are takes place. See the step 1. So actually we have to know the two reactions. The first reactions so the decomposition of calcium carbonate gives calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So we have to calculate the amount of calcium carbonate. We have to calculate the amount of calcium carbonate which releases carbon dioxide. Okay, how much carbon dioxide will be released? It is not given. So what is the amount of calcium carbonate to release CO2? But to release how much CO2? The CO2 amount is given in terms of again other reaction. So what is that other reaction? So that is sufficient for the conversion of 0.1 mole sodium carbonate to sodium hydrogen carbonate. So for this we take as this first step. Sodium carbonate react with carbon dioxide and aqueous medium forming sodium hydrogen carbonate. So ఇక్కడ మనకి సోడియం కార్బోనేట్ ని సోడియం హైడ్రోజన్ కార్బోనేట్ లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయడానికి CO2 is required. So actually this is according to the reaction 1 mole of Na2CO3 required 1 mole of CO2. 1 mole of CO2 to convert it into sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. So it is given 0.1 mole of Na2CO3. So simply, so therefore we can write 0.1 mole of CO2 need for the conversion of, because they are in 1:1 ratio, you can write directly that 0.1 mole of CO2 need for the conversion of 0.1 mole of sodium carbonate into sodium hydrogen carbonate. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఫైనల్గా we got that how much CO2 should be produced అంటే 0.1 mole of CO2 ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేయాలి. ఈ 0.1 mole of CO2 how we produce అంటే with the help of CaCO3. సో ఇప్పుడు మనం ఫస్ట్ రియాక్షన్ తీసుకోవాలి. So we take it as a step 2. Okay. So the calcium carbonate on heating to high temperature gives CO2. We have to get how much CO2? 0.1 mole of CO2. So what first we compare it number of moles లో చేద్దాం. Number of moles తర్వాత మనకు ప్రాబ్లమ్ calcium carbonate grams అన్నాడు. So at last we convert them into grams. Okay. So ఇక్కడ 1:1 ratio ఉంది. 1 mole 1 mole. So again to the reaction 1 mole of CO2 produce చేయాలంటే 1 mole of CaCO3 అవసరం. ఇక్కడ ఎన్ని మోల్స్ ఆఫ్ కాల్షియం ఎన్ని మోల్స్ ఆఫ్ CO2 అవసరం మనకి 0.1 mole. So therefore we can write 0.1 mole of CaCO3 is needed to produce 0.1 moles of carbon dioxide. ఎందుకంటే నెక్స్ట్ రియాక్షన్ చేయడానికి 0.1 mole అవసరం కదా. సో ఆ 0.1 mole of CO2 రావాలంటే అగైన్ 0.1 mole of CaCO3 రిక్వైర్డ్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఆన్సర్, బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గివెన్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ మాస్ కాబట్టి సో 0.1 moles అన్నాడు, వెయిట్ లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి. సో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ మోల్స్ ఈక్వల్ టు సో వెయిట్ బై గ్రామ్ మాలిక్యులర్ వెయిట్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు గెట్ ద వెయిట్. So weight equal to number of moles 1. What is the gram molecular weight of calcium carbonate? That is so we need 10 grams of calcium carbonate. Okay. So for this reaction, for this problem, we have to remember the two problems, and also we need to understand the problem to which to be case taken as case 1 and which to be taken as case 2. Okay, see the next one. So find the ratio of number of molecules in equal masses of nitrogen and oxygen. So we know that number of molecules nothing but number of moles ratio. So exact number of molecules find out cheyalante molecules cheyali manam. There only it is the question is only the ratio. Kabatti number of moles ratio nothing but number of molecules ratio avutundi. So just number of moles find out cheddam. So take the weight, nothing but weight of nitrogen equals weight of oxygen equal, that is take as x gram because there is given equal masses under. So therefore number of moles of nitrogen equals weight by gram molecular weight. So weight by what is the molecular weight? This is 28. Moles of oxygen x, what is the molecular weight? 32. We have to do the ratio of N2 to oxygen. So number of moles of N2 by number of moles of oxygen. Equation 1 by 2. Here we get x by 28 by x by we'll get reciprocal. So 4. So the ratio is 87. Okay. See one more very important problem. So this model is a very important in the exams. So that is ordinary water means normal water contain 1 part of heavy water per 600 parts by weight. So the heavy water means normal water lo we know the hydrogen isotopes H11 is there, H12 is there, H13 is there. So this is called as normal hydrogen or nothing but protium atom. So this is called deuterium. Okay. So this is called tritium, which is radioactive. So manaki water lo H2O general water formula manam H2O తీసుకుంటాం. Means the hydrogen which isotope is present in the normal water and protium. But heavy water means if the place in the place of normal hydrogen deuterium takes place, that is called heavy water. Normal water lo hydrogen the H11, heavy water lo its mass is heavy, that is H12 ఉంటుంది. But very less percentage of D2O is present in the normal water. So here in the problem it is given that when heavy water form lies D2O, it is we have to find so given information is in 6000 parts of normal water, only 1 per 6000 parts, మన పార్ట్స్ పర్ మిలియన్ అవ్వలేదు, ఇక్కడ పర్సెంటేజ్ ఇవ్వలేదు. నార్మల్గా 6000 పార్ట్స్, 6000 పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ నార్మల్ వాటర్ తీసుకుంటే దాంట్లో 1 పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ హెవీ వాటర్ ఉంది. అది ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ మాస్, లీటర్స్ వాల్యూమ్లో కాదు, ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ మాస్లో. వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఫైండ్ the number of D2O molecules present in a drop of water that is having 0.01 milliliter. So మనకి ఇచ్చిన 1 per 6000 parts లో 1 part ఉంది. Then what about the number of D2O molecules in 0.01 milliliters? మనకి ఇచ్చిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఏంటంటే ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ మాస్ ఇచ్చిండు. మనం దాన్ని నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ముందు వాల్యూమ్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి, నెక్స్ట్ మాలిక్యూల్స్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి. మీన్స్ మిక్సింగ్ ఆఫ్ 2-3 కాన్సెప్ట్స్. సో గివెన్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ దట్ 6000 పార్ట్స్లో మనకు 1 part ఆఫ్ హెవీ వాటర్ ఉంది. సో దట్ ఈస్ బై వెయిట్ కాబట్టి సింప్లీ వీ కెన్ సే 6000 grams of water, normal water, has how many grams of heavy water? This is 1 gram of heavy water. So actually we know that water density is 1 gram per cc. Water density ante 1 gram per cc or 1 gram per milliliter antam. మనం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాల్సింది 0.01 milliliter కి. 0.101 milliliter అంటే సో వాటర్ కాబట్టి మనం డైరెక్ట్గా 0.01 gram రాయొచ్చు. Water has how much D2O? So 0.01 into cross multiplication by 6000. Here we will get 1 by 6. It comes to 10 power minus 3 minus 4 minus 5. And that is into 10 power minus 5 grams of D2O. So now we got the same 0.01 ml ki 0.0 grams set అయింది కాబట్టి సో మళ్ళీ 2 కన్వర్షన్స్ ఏం లేదు, డైరెక్ట్గా 0.01 ml ని 0.01 grams తీసుకున్నాం. సో 6000 grams 1 gram D2O ఉంటుంది. 0.1 gram లో how much D2O is present, but it is not completed. So the question is we have to find the number of D2O molecules present in this much of D2O. So now we convert this mass, ఈ mass ఎందులో కన్వర్ట్ చేద్దాం, నంబర్స్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేద్దాం. So just take it as a step 2. Okay, we know that what is the molecular weight of D2O? నార్మల్గా హైడ్రోజన్ 1 తీసుకుంటాం. ఇక్కడ D2O the special thing is its mass is 2. Means here 2 plus 16, so that is 20 molar mass enta D2O di 20. normal H2 18 grams రాస్తాం, అది H11 కాబట్టి. ఇక్కడ H12 కాబట్టి మనం 2 plus 2 తీసుకోవాలి, 20 grams. So therefore so molecular weight 20 grams కాబట్టి we can write in 20 grams of D2O. So 20 grams of D2O nothing but ఇది ఇక్కడ molecular weight కాబట్టి it is equal to 1 mole. So 1 mole కి ఎన్ని molecules ఉంటాయి, అవగాడ్రో నెంబర్ molecules. In 20 grams of D2O, number of molecules equal to Avogadro's number. Then what about this much of grams? 1 by 6 into 10 power minus 5 grams of D2O has the number of molecules how many? That is 1 by 6, 5 in the cross multiplication. So on this overall calculation we will get 18, that is I think option it is given molecules of D2O. So actually in this worksheet many different and important problems are there. So just write the notes, just taking the screenshot and just taking the problems, copying the problems in the notes. It is not like that. You have to listen the carefully and at least try to practice 2 to 3 times. It is compulsory. So that's why again after the completion of mole concept, redox, stoichiometry, again we are explaining the practice sheets means just to make you perfect, because very important chapter. If you go to intermediate, there is no perfect explanation will be there, because so there will be in the total fast track. Okay, there is no perfect explanation will be there. So because in that competition, just they try to complete the syllabus as possible as fast. Okay, so try to do the problems perfectly here only. Okay, see the one more problem. So how many moles of electrons weighs in 1 kg? The simple ga 1 kg ki how many electrons vastayi manaki? How many electrons are present of mass 1 kg? So already we know the mass of one electron. We always study about mass of one electron is equal to 9.11 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kilograms. Okay, so you see, just we are taking the reverse relation. 9.11 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg mass is possessed by nothing but is taken by just one electron. Then what about 1 kg? 1 kg mass taken by how many electrons? Okay, so there is 1 by 9.11 into 10 power 31. This we are taking as a, so step 2 but we are not calculating of electrons. And 1 by 9.11 into 10 power 31 electrons are present in 1 kg. But here the question is not exact number of electrons. Here given in terms of moles under bulky number of electrons manam next step lo moles lo convert cheyali. In the step 2 we know that 6.02 to 10 power 23 into 1 mole. So normal number of moles convert chestam kada. Normal number of moles is equal to, so number of moles we have the 3 formulas. In terms of mass aithe weight by molecular weight. In terms of volume, so given volume in liters by 22.4. In terms of numbers, same given number by Avogadro's number. So how much number kila? So 1 by 9.11 into 10 power 31 by Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 power 23. Okay. So on overall calculation, so I think if the option is given, in the different terms option is given, but on overall calculation, we will get that 0.0183 into 10 power 8. Moles of electrons. Okay. So very simple. Okay, see. So here it is the problem is about the air. So it's very important. It comes in many problems. So the number of moles of oxygen in 1 liter of air. So 1 liter of air, how much oxygen present? Now in terms of moles to represent cheyali. So what type of air, that is also important. So a problem, ఈ మోడల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఇస్తే మనకి టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఎయిర్ ఇస్తాడు. సో టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఎయిర్ అంటే దాంట్లో హౌ మచ్ ఎయిర్ ఈజ్ ప్రెజెంట్, దాంట్లో 8%, బికాజ్ ద ప్యూరిటీ ఆఫ్ ద ఎయిర్ ఈజ్ డిఫరెంట్ ఫ్రమ్ డిఫరెంట్ ప్లేస్. సో ఒరిజినల్గా మనకి నియర్లీ 20 అరౌండ్ 20, ఓకే 21, 22, 23% మధ్యలో ఉంటుంది. బట్ సపరేట్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్ గివెన్ ఇన్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ దట్ separately. So here it is given 21% oxygen present in the air by volume. అంటే what type of air అంటే 21% ఆక్సిజన్ బై వాల్యూమ్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఎయిర్. అంటే నువ్వు 100% తీసుకుంటే అంటే ఇఫ్ టేక్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ వాల్యూమ్ అన్నాడు కాబట్టి 100 వాల్యూమ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎయిర్ తీసుకుంటే దాంట్లో 21 వాల్యూమ్సే ఎయిర్ ఉంటుంది. సో రిమైనింగ్ అదర్ గ్యాసెస్ వి నో దట్ మేజర్ పోర్షన్ ఇస్ నైట్రోజన్. సో సమ్ అదర్ గ్యాసెస్ కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ ఈస్ దేర్, మాయిశ్చర్ ఈస్ దేర్, some traces amount of noble gases are there. Okay, so it is given, so 21 volumes, so always remember 21% oxygen by volume air. So what is how we can write a step from this information means so by volume air, but if you take 100 liter of air contain how much oxygen? Has just 21 liter of oxygen. So simple, it is taken 1 liter. A sample launch 1 liter of oxygen taken. 1 liter of air has how much oxygen? So it is approximately 0.5. Sorry, 1 by 5, 0.2. So you can write 0.21 లీటర్ ఆఫ్ ఆక్సిజన్. సో మనకు ఆక్సిజన్ పర్సంటేజ్ వచ్చింది, సో ఆక్సిజన్ అమౌంట్ వచ్చింది ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ లీటర్స్, బట్ ద క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ మోల్స్. సో లీటర్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు వి నో దట్ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ మోల్స్, హౌ వి క్యాలిక్యులేట్ ద నంబర్ ఆఫ్ మోల్స్. వాల్యూమ్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ద నంబర్ ఆఫ్ మోల్స్ ఈక్వల్ వాల్యూమ్ ఇన్ లీటర్స్ బై 22.4. సో అప్రాక్సిమేట్లీ 0.00 moles of oxygen is present in 1 liter of this type of air. So this mode is totally different from others. So the question is number of O2 molecules, not the number of moles, the number of O2 molecules present in 1 liter flask. So normally if you take 22.4 liter equal to Avogadro number, we will take it. But it is not given the STP conditions. So A conditions ఇవ్వకపోయినా STP ఇచ్చినా we take it as STP conditions. But it is mentioned separately other conditions. So what are the other conditions? 7.62 10 power minus 10 mm of pressure and 0 degrees Celsius. So here with the help of information we have to guess the formula. So mm it convert into atmosphere. So mm ki atmosphere ki what is the relation? So 1 atmosphere is equal to 760 mm of pressure. Okay, so we convert it to atmosphere. So what is the temperature is given? 0 degrees Celsius means 273 Kelvin. Okay, so what is the value? Value is given 1 liter. So we have to find the number of molecules. So the first number of molecules, moles find out chedam. So then basis for my number of molecules find out cheyochu. Okay, so can you guess the formula? P is there, T is there, V is there. We have to find n. What is the relation between all these? That is ideal gas equation. PV is equal to N or T. We have to find the number of moles. Actually, we have to find out just the number of molecules. But with the help of this, we are able to find the number of moles. So then after we convert it into number of molecules. What is the pressure? This is given 7.6 into 10 power minus 10. Next, what is the value? That's 1 liter. Volume must be in liters. What is the R value? That is 0.0821 atmosphere per mole. So మనకి ప్రెషర్ అట్మాస్ఫియర్లో ఉంది, వాల్యూమ్ లీటర్లో ఉందంటే సో ఇట్స్ కంపల్సరీ ఆర్ వాల్యూ 0.08. యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్. సో టెంపరేచర్ దట్ ఈస్ 273. సో ఆన్ దిస్ ఓవరాల్ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ ఐ థింక్ we will get so you have to check the calculation at least once. Number of moles. So that is equal to write moles of oxygen. Okay. So now I have to find the sorry. So we got in terms of moles. So now I have to find in terms of a number. So we know that take it as a step 2. So there is 1 mole equal 6.022 into 10 power 23 molecules. Then what about 4.5 into 10 power 14? Okay, so is one more lost problem is there. Okay, see one more lost problem in the worksheet. So the oxide of an element that possess the formula M2O3. So the formula of the compound is found to be M2O3 and its equivalent weight is given. So equivalent weight of that metal is given 9. So the atomic weight of the metal. So we know the formula of equivalent weight. So equivalent weight of metal means that is in terms of elementitude. So equivalent weight of metal is equal to, we know that atomic weight by valency. This is the formula. So it is given the oxide formula of metal is M2O3. So M2O3. So base test put as we take the 2x minus 6 equals 0, x equal 3 means the valency, the oxidation number of that metal in M2O3 formation is 3. So therefore the equivalent weight is given 9. So substitute in equation 1. So the atomic weight by valence is, so that is so atomic weight is equal to 27. So sometimes the question is what is that element also? So 27 atomic weight and only one element, that is aluminium. So just by seeing the formula also manaki equivalent weight 9 undi. So formula M2O3 mode undi. So simply sometimes we can guess the answer also, that is Al2O3 actually. The element is also aluminium. Okay. So you must write all answers clearly in the specified notebook. All worksheet you must. So if possible, write the question also. If it is not possible, write the question number and worksheet number and write all answers clearly. Okay.